Hello everyone, Complexity Geek here. As you can tell by the header, today we're going to be looking at Elite Dangerous. It's an awesome game, but we're going to look at this from the standpoint of a complex system at this point. It's a very complex, far-reaching game. There's lots of features in it. It's not just a simple cockpit fighting game. There are economics in this system that kind of defy the imagination. Take a look at the galaxy map here. They have several different views available. As you can see, this is one very small sector and it's highly populated by stars. If you go to the different views, you can look at a map that actually shows trade routes that this system has set up for different economic resources. They're listed under different colors. They show where the trading is going on. It's used as an aid as you buy resources at one star and transport them to another. This is I believe, a procedurally generated galaxy map. They say that it is the most realistic galaxy map in a game anywhere. And this is just one little sector. We'll zoom out here, and you can see just how big this map is. Additionally, with the trade routes, they also have controlled sectors for the different factions. It shows you areas of influence between the Federation, Empire, and other factions in the game. This comes into consideration with the trade routes and the complexity of the different markets as well. And like I said, this is just one small sector. If we zoom all the way out, you can see that they have the entire Milky Way galaxy mapped out in this game. And you go over to one of these other sectors far away from the explored areas, and it's not just stars there for appearance. If you zoom back in on these other sectors, you can see that even all the way over here, they have named stars, named sectors that you can actually visit if you get a ship that far into the galaxy. It really is amazing the level of complexity that they've put into the mapping of this game. And see, there's another section, and that's right up next to the core of the galaxy, so we're talking a real high density population of stars in this area, and they've gone through and all of them are named. Alright, let's head back over to the sector that we have actually explored. The scope of this is just phenomenal. Alright, now that we've taken a look at the galaxy, let's take a little bit at the mechanics of the game. In each one of the stars, they have a commodities market, and they list your typical buy-sell values. They give you a demand and supply available, and they even have a galactic trading average to try and help guide your purchases as you move about the galaxy trying to make money. This is only one way to make money in the game. They have pirate bounties and different missions that you can run. But if you want to be just a straight-up commodities trader, the complexity level of this is just ridiculous. give you little tips as who it's produced by, who consumes it, so you can trade between the different places, whether you're trading agricultural technology or whatever it is that you're trading. Go to the bulletin board. It shows you the different jobs that are available based on your ratings and what you have, what capabilities you have. Right at this point, I don't have a lot of missions available because right now I'm just mostly harmless and almost penniless in the parlance of the game. So we'll look at this freight specialist. We'll accept this, and we'll make a quick run and show you some of the flight mechanics. Okay, we can go to our quick list here and lock our destination, which is the I believe the attached system. And once you have your destination locked, you can launch.
Ship released. Engines engaged. Landing gear retracted.
For those of you who don't know, Elite Dangerous is actually a reboot or reimagining of a video game that was out back in 1984. I will admit that I actually did play that game back in the day in 1984 on my Commodore 64, so that does kind of date me as to how old I am. Definitely the graphics on this are a lot better than the original version. It was the old white line on black background vector graphics like they used to have in the old Asteroids game. So here we go through hyperspace on our jump to the attached system. Okay, my ship is outfitted with a fuel scoop, so when I arrive at a star that is a compatible form, I can scoop fuel, thereby saving a little bit of money having to purchase it from the station. You do have to watch your heat. If it gets over a critical level, it can actually damage your ship, so you have to kind of skim the outside of the star a little bit.
Fuel scooping complete.
Okay, once that's complete, we'll
Fuel scoop disengaged.
set up our lock for the station we need to go to, which is the Robinson Gateway. Yep, Robinson Gateway. And then we can orient on that and head toward it. Right now we are in what's called Super Cruise, which is a not quite hyperspace jump, but it does allow you to travel faster than light. As you can see right now, I'm coming up on 12C, 12 times the speed of light, which allows pretty quick intra-system travel. If we don't get interdicted, we'll be good to go. Although if we do get interdicted, then I can show you some of my very, very poor fighting skills. I've lost several ships because my dogfighting does need a lot of work at this point. But we're coming up on Robinson Gateway pretty quick here, so it shouldn't take too long. The detail that's gone into this game is really great. They've really taken an old game that was a real basic point-to-point trading game and added a lot of different layers to it. As you can see, as I get closer to Robinson Gateway, they do have planets in this game. I have not purchased the expansion yet, the Elite Dangerous Horizons, which actually allows you to land on planets and explore planets and exploit resources on planet surfaces as well. Hopefully, I'll get a Steam card or something for Christmas, and we'll pick that up after Christmas. So, but for right now, we're just playing the basic game. Alright, well, we're almost there, coming up on Robinson Gateway. For those of you who are trying this game and haven't mastered coming out of Super Cruise at a location, it's always best to watch for the double blue on your speed and distance. Once they enter the blue category, you'll get a safe disengage. If you don't get that, you exit without a designated target, and you end up having to either cruise for quite a while at regular speed or make a series of short jumps to come up on where you're at. I'm double blue, so I'm safely disengaging, which brings me out about 9 kilometers away from my destination. Okay. Whenever you're docking, you have to request docking permission, because if you try and land without docking permission, they have a tendency to blow your ship up. Alright, coming up on the docking pad. Let's deploy our landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
And we skim down for a fairly accurate, if not quite completely gentle, landing. And there we go.
Engines disengaged.
Alright, well, that's a basic overview of the game Elite Dangerous. Really an excellent example of complex programming, of complex systems of work. The level of detail that's gone into this game for the building of the map is just, it's mind-blowing. It's really an example of complex systems and how small things can change them and make them into even greater systems. So, hope you enjoyed the video. We'll see you again some other time. Have a great day.